What's good about your boy D-Man Neeyooo? Today we actually about to do a horror short story. And this one's actually brought to you by YNC Entertainment. And this is called True Poolside Horror Story. Uh, yeah, I think everybody's had like a little pool, little horror story dealing with a pool, whether it was a near-death experience or somebody creepy or whatever. Everybody's having hell. I've even had one. So I'm kind of curious to see how this about to be. So without further ado, let's get that. Let's go.
It was the summer before 9th grade. I was at my friend's family pool party, and there were tons of people there. At one point, while my friend, let's call her Lily, went to get some sodas for us, a man came up to me. I didn't recognize him, but since it was my friend's party, it made sense for me to not know everyone there. He smiled at me. He looked as though he hadn't shaved in days, and...
Hold on. Why in everybody show a horror story, the bad guy or the antagonist gotta be... I get that he's supposed to be creepy, but he's always like this grayish color. Like every one of them, they're always like this little grayish color. I guess so you could just, so you could distinguish who's from who.
And his eyes never looked quite directly at me. I stepped backwards, feeling uncomfortable. "Hello."
"Stranger danger! Stranger danger!"
he said. Hi, I replied.
"What's your name?"
he asked. I supposed that a first name wouldn't hurt, seeing as we were surrounded by tons of people in my friend's backyard.
And?
I'm Carly, I said. "What's yours?"
"Rick."
he replied smoothly.
"Are you having fun with Lily?"
Some of my discomfort eased.
"I'm her parents' friend,"
he continued, stepping closer to my face. His eyes weren't focused, and his breath smelled like alcohol. Even though it was early in the day. I grew even more uncomfortable and stepped away.
Stranger danger.
Awkwardly.
Stranger danger.
When I turned around, he was gone. I told Lily about this, and she mentioned it to her parents. Her parents said that they didn't know Rick, which kind of freaked me out. But they told me that it could have been one of their friends who brought him over. So I shrugged it off and assumed everything was fine. After the party ended, Lily and I were having a sleepover at her house. Her parents had gone over to visit her elder sister to take some leftovers to her, since she had not been feeling well and couldn't attend the party.
Why would you leave a 9-year-old
So we
at
were
home?
home alone with her elder brother.
Oh.
Lily and I were playing a game in her bedroom when her dad called her. He asked her to please go and turn off the pool lights, since he had forgotten. Lily agreed, and we stepped outside into the backyard. I waited on the back porch, reading a text from another friend, while she went to turn off the lights. Once she was finished, we stepped back inside, locking the door, and went back upstairs to continue playing our game. At one point, Lily asked me to make sure the curtains were closed properly, and when I did, I happened to look outside, and I noticed that all the pool lights were on again. "Lily?" I asked, getting a strange feeling. "You turned off the pool lights, right?" "Yeah, I did," she replied, coming to look. Now there was a figure swimming laps in the pool, even though we couldn't see his face.
Oh shit, oh.
It's probably just Cody," Lily replied, speaking of her brother. "Come on, let's go scare him." We walked down to the pool and slid open the back door. Waiting behind the bushes, we could see the top of his head bobbing in the water. We were going to jump out and scare him at any moment. But then I looked up at one of the windows of the house. The curtains were open. Suddenly, I saw the face of Cody illuminated as he turned on his bedroom lights.
Run, bitch! Run!
Get out of there. Get out of there now.
"Come on, get out of there."
Come on, get out of there.
I grasped Lily's arm, and we both knew the person in the pool was not, in fact, Cody. We hadn't brought our phones with us in case we would get wet, and if we ran back around, there was a chance the stranger could see us before we got back to the house. We tried to wave to Cody, but he couldn't see us. Suddenly, splashing in the pool stopped. My heart dropped and I could hear each of my panicked heartbeats. A hand suddenly gripped my arm and flung me forward, and I screamed, and Lily did as well. I looked up, and there was Rick. His facial expression I will never forget. I've never seen someone with such a creepy smile.
Oh, hell no!
I yelled, and soon my mouth was filled with water as he chucked me in the pool, and he actually held me underwater. I choked for breath and realized he had grabbed Lily's arm as well, although she wasn't in the water. He was strong and clearly ill. He yelled, "Time to swim!" Somehow Lily managed to kick him in the face hard enough to run away, slamming the door behind her. He continued to hold me, laughing as I flailed for breath. Just as I felt I was about to die, police sirens were heard in the surface.
Out of nowhere?
Picked me up and threw me on the ground, breaking my arm. He ran away. The police came and questioned me, but he was never found.
Are you serious?
I will never forget that moment. I thought I was truly going to die. Nor will I forget those creepy, unfocused eyes. From then on, I've been terrified to be outside at night, especially in a pool.
See, that's why you don't go swim at night. First of all. Second of all, you're 9 years old. You shouldn't have been out there in the pool by yourself in the first place. Which means, third of all, your brother or your friend's brother should have been out the door watching. That, like, why would you go out? Why would you even leave them out there by themselves? I understand your dad told you to go out there and go cut the lights off, but why, as an older brother, would you not go out there and watch them? Not to mention the fact that why didn't she let her brother know that's what she was going out there for? See, I got a problem with that shit. I got an issue with that. I'm sorry. I'm getting. Let me bring it down. Let me bring it down. I was about to get pissed. Let me bring it down. I got a problem with the fact of certain things, especially at night. I get the fact that you feel that you have to come from your own home, this and the third. But when you meet somebody that freaky creepy, first of all, you shouldn't have been talking to him in the first place because you don't know him. It's strange. I get you trying to be friendly because thought it was your friends and all that type of stuff. But when you seen them again, you shouldn't know and even try to talk to them. Second of all, you should have checked the house before you went out there. If your brother was not in the house or whatever, then yeah, you could probably assume that he might have been outside. But if you seen him in the house, then that's when you go in like, okay, look, we're going outside, yada yada yada. Can you stand by the door to watch us? Just stand in third, blah blah blah. You're 9. Come on now. Third of all, why are the parents even calling a 9-year-old to go cut off the damn lights? Why are you calling a 9-year-old to go cut off the damn lights? Really? Really? Nah. I hell no. You know what I'm saying? That yeah. Anyway, as I digress. Yeah, you got the little jump scare out of me, but yeah, it's what it is. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments below. And in the meantime, between time, I see you when I see you at your board. Peace.